All right, so now we're going to work with simplifying expressions. Okay, so I have order of operations says deals with these parentheses. So if I look at this first problem, the first thing I have to do is combine all like terms within those parentheses. There's nothing I can combine. So therefore, I need to get rid of the parentheses, and that's like the same as 1 times 7x, which gives me 7x, and 1 times 3. So that's plus 3. Same with this next one. So there's a plus 1 times 2, so that's going to be plus 2x, and 1 times negative 5, which gives me minus 5x. Now here I can combine my like terms, so I have 7x plus 2x equals 9x, and then I have 3 minus 5, which is minus 2. Okay, another way you can see these is something like this. And here you line up your like terms underneath each other. So remember when we filled in the blanks with missing terms, this where it might be where you would want to make sure that you put 0x's in so that you don't have things lining up where they're not supposed to. So in here I can do 8 plus 3 is 11x squared, and 4 plus negative 2 is plus 2. Okay. Now, addition with parentheses is really easy. You can easily get them right, and there isn't too much thought. You can almost basically just remove the parentheses. But subtraction is another matter. So this first one, you have to get rid of the parentheses. That's 2x plus 7. Now, when I get rid of this parentheses on the second one, it's not going to be the exact same. Everything inside the parentheses is going to change because that's like distributing this negative 1 times 8x, which gives you minus 8x, and then negative 1 times negative 5, which gives you a plus 5x. And I guarantee you this is where you're going to make the mistake. The largest set of mistakes are going to be made is forgetting to distribute that negative all the way through. So please be very careful. When you get to this point, you can combine your like terms. So you have 2x minus 8x gives you negative 6x. And then you have 7 plus 5, which gives you plus 12. All right, let's look at the second example. I can bring out the 5x plus 9. Okay, remember this is a distribution. Negative 1 times negative 2x squared gives me a plus 2x squared. Negative 1 times 7x gives me plus 7x. And negative 1 times plus 9 gives me a minus 9. So again, don't forget this negative sign has to be distributed to everything inside there. Combine like terms. This is my only x squared, so that's 2x squared. Then I have 5x plus 7x equals plus 12x. And then I have positive 9 minus 9 leaves me plus 0. And so there's my answer. Another way you might see it is like this. Okay, so it'd be 5, and you can do this straight off. But what I want you to remember is I highly recommend taking that negative and distributing it all the way through. Okay, so that you don't make that mistake. So 5 minus 4 is 1z squared, or just z squared. Then you have negative 12 plus negative 2, which gives you minus 14z. And then you have 12 plus 5, which gives you plus 17. Okay, so you can have it, you can work them horizontally or vertically. It does not matter. Pick whichever one you like the best. When they get bigger, they can get bigger like this. Here you got to go ahead and get rid of the parentheses first. So you got 2x squared plus 2x minus 2 plus 3x squared plus 5x plus 17 minus 5x squared plus 10x. Remember that it's like negative 1 and you've got to distribute. Okay, so let's find my like terms. So I have 2x squared plus 3x squared, which gives me 5x squared. minus 5x squared. So that leaves me with no x squareds. Okay, my second set of like terms is 2x plus 5x, which is 7x. So that gives me 7x. And then let's find the numbers. So that is negative 2 plus 17, which is 15, plus 10 is 25. So I get 7x plus 25. You also are going to get some words problems. So perform the indicated operation. Subtract 2x from 7x minus 4. So what I have is 7x minus 4, really, minus 2x, okay, which is just like this. Combine like terms, so 7x minus 2x gives me 5x minus 4. What if they get bigger? So subtract 9x plus 4 from 3x squared. So I have 3x squared plus 4x plus 1, and I'm going to subtract 9x plus 4. Okay, so again, let's get rid of that parentheses, the first thing. And now I need to distribute, so that's minus 9x minus 4. Combine like terms, this is my only x squared, so it's 3x squared. Then I have 4x minus 9x, which is a minus 5x. And then I have positive 1 minus 3, so that gives me minus 3. Okay, so with this section, just be very careful about distributing that minus sign. That is typically going to be your only mistake throughout this whole section, if you're going to have any, is you're going to forget to distribute it all the way through. So these last terms, the first term you usually remember that it's a negative, but these second terms you often will forget that these need to change. Those signs need to be changed. So you need to distribute all the way through. Okay, email me if you have any questions or ask me in class.